All right, welcome back, my fellow hunters. I know it's been a while since our last Monster Hunter Rise video. Been playing Wild Hearts. Fun game, challenging game, frustrating game, but fun all around. You can check that playthrough out in the video section. Think I'm almost to the final boss. I know a few people wondered if I was playing it, and I definitely am. But you're not here for that. You're here for some Monster Hunter. And today I want to share with you what I feel will be my completed set for Dragon Conversion. I figured out a good formula to fully optimize the skill while also being able to fit in those high damaging skills that will fully in the set, and a little bit of utility, because we always need that. Full DPS, glass cannon, it's a bit, being able to shell out a lot of damage and taking a lot of damage, that's kind of a bad mix. Unless you don't get hit, then you are good to go. But we're going to go over the skill, the set, what I have, and maybe do a small demonstration. But before we get into it, do the proper thing. Hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe if you're new, and let's get into it. So, going over the set. What's the best way to do it? I guess status for now. We'll go over the skills we have in the layout so far. We have attack 6. I have my fire set on, so full fire attack element. For this particular set, I had to go with defense 5 because I wanted to have at least one level of Intrepid Heart. I love that skill. It's criminal that it's only one. It's only a level 1 decoration. It's a level 1 decoration. That's pretty criminal, but to our benefit. So get you some Intrepid Heart. So we have defense 5, Latin power 4. It comes with the set, and it helps us out because dual blade users, we need that crit, and mitigated stamina drain is great. Hammercraft, handicraft 4 to put our weapon at purple sharpness so we can get max damage. Critical boost 3, weakness exploit 3. Most DPS sets have those as usual. Crit element, because this is a elemental set and we want to maximize our elemental damage. Stamina surge comes with the set, great for dual blades. Stamina low, stamina surge just jolts it back up to almost full, depending on where it is. Dragon resistance 3, because it comes with the set, and it also benefits us in getting elemental damage to convert into, elemental resistance to convert into elemental attack. Stun resistance 3 comes with the set. It's great. If you get beat up, get hit a lot, you won't get stunned and get carded by the monster instantly. Furious supplements all the elemental resistance you would have needed to make this set at its max. Putting full element resistance in the set would bring out a lot of damage, but it won't maximize the damage potential because you won't have your critical boost, your weakness exploit, you know, all the skills you will put in to your usual DPS set. You wouldn't have that in there if you had to fill it with just, you know, fire resistance, water resistance, etc. So Furious supplements that. When you switch over to the conversion to red, Furious gives you plus 20%. I'm about to say 20%, but plus 20 damage resistance, or element resistance rather, towards dragon conversion. So you're basically getting all of that doubled when you activate dragon conversion. So Furious gives us so much room to put in all these extra skills to make it so we can fully optimize the set. So Furious is extremely key in this set. So if you want to make this set, add Furious, augment Furious, because it's not a decoration yet. When it becomes a decoration, you know, we can see what we can play around with. But for now, augment Furious into the set, into 3 pieces at least. You can get them without, you can get it without sacrificing element resistance. Because if you have to sacrifice element resistance, you're taking away potential damage from the set. So if you get Furious +1 with +1 defense and nothing negative, then you're good. You're golden. So element exploit level 3. I was able to get it at level 3 without sacrificing too much. Now defense 5, I had to drop. I had it at defense level 6. We would have put it at all element +5, which would have gave us a little more damage. But that one level, because we're at all resistance level +3 at defense 5, but putting it at +5, we only sacrificed 2 damage per hit, you know, so we can live with that, you know, to have element exploit level 3 and also Intrepid Heart, 1 level of Intrepid Heart. Even at level 1, it's still extremely good. So, you know, trade off, that's definitely worth it. But we have burst to increase our damage as we go along. We play dual blades, so you know we're gonna be hitting a lot. So most of the time we'll be at level 3 burst. We'll be at maximum burst almost the whole time. Dragon conversion, as we explained, this helps at level 3 because it gives you +10 all resistance, all element resistance, which mitigates the -10 you'll have that the set gives from the start. So you'll basically be at neutral instead of at -10 with the whole set. So having a level 3 is very recommended. So in combination with Furious puts us at +20 all resistance in Red Scroll. So these have great synergy. Furious, Dragon Conversion, great synergy. So when Dragon Conversion is active, when you're in Blue Scroll, swap over, all that element resistance from the Red Scroll goes into Dragon Conversion and it gets doubled, and you have all that damage coming in with Dragon Conversion. So these two skills have great synergy. These two. So definitely, if you're building the Dragon Conversion set and you want it fully all the damage that you can out of it, make sure Furious is in the set. Now Teostra Blessing gives us fire attack 10% added to our fire attack, so we'll be at maximum fire element. And Intrepid Heart, one of my favorite skills. Just like Powder Mantle, all you have to do is attack that monster and it does the work. Once the gauge is full, as you can see, that gauge in the top left corner just above my health bar, once it's full, if I get hit, I don't react. I take much less damage than I would have if I didn't have it on. Big hits, anomaly bursts, everything. Intrepid Heart keeps you alive, and it'll proc when you least expect it. You know, you'll be attacking, you'll be doing your thing, you might make an error. Intrepid Heart corrects that error for you, keeps you in the fight, get you some Intrepid Heart. Last but not least, Powder Mantle. Yes, I was able to add Powder Mantle to the set. One thing I had an issue with was my main set seeming like it can keep up with Dragon Conversion due to Powder Mantle. Powder Mantle, you build up to blue, and once you hit the monster, you get a huge amount of burst damage. And the higher the level, the more it procs. I have level 3 on my usual set, so I get Powder Mantle pretty often. So I'm like, okay, all the damage from Dragon Conversion, all the damage from Dragon Conversion in the beginning, it seemed like it wasn't doing enough damage to keep up with Powder Mantle. So before I got to fully maximize the set, it seemed like my hunt times were about even, or my normal set could outperform, a Dragon Conversion set, which seems crazy because it's supposed to be, incredible amount of damage. So I'm like, okay, what if this set had Powder Mantle on it as well? That would be, then it's like, I definitely can't outperform the set now because I have Powder Mantle on it too. And even at level 1, it still procs pretty well. So, every set also should have Powder Mantle in it, because just attack the monster, you get to blue, huge burst damage. The whole goal is to hit the monster and get a hit as little as possible. So you should be getting Powder Mantle off pretty often. So it's the whole set. As we'll go over the augments. So for the helm, Powder Mantle, defense +1. I didn't have to sacrifice anything. Element exploit, +1 defense. Didn't have to sacrifice anything. Furious, same deal, no sacrifice. Furious again, no sacrifice. And Furious again, no sacrifice. So, that's what I mean about not sacrificing too much in this set, especially element resistance, because that's just gonna bring your damage down. So you want to try to keep those intact. And I use the first augment option, not the skills plus, just the regular augment option, because you can get good skills from the regular augment. It used to be better. I think they nerfed it, because I used to get a lot better skills, like sometimes like 2 different skills without sacrificing anything. And some of them even had great synergy. So I think they nerfed it for Skills Plus. Skills Plus, you definitely have to sacrifice some skill in order to get back something much better. And usually, depending on the skill, is depending on what you get back. So just keep that in mind when you're augmenting your future sets. Even if it's not Dragon Conversion, it's if you use Skills Plus, look at that armor piece and, you know, think of what you would be willing to give up for what you need. You know, might be flinch free, might be, you know, stun res, crit eye. You know, if you feel you don't need, you can live with 5% less crit for, you know, agitator or something like that. Just keep that in mind when you go for your augments. And my talisman have weakness exploit level 2 with a 211 slots, which I have defense boots and intrepid heart, because intrepid heart is a steal. So if you have a level 1, get defense or, you know, grinder or whatever you have in there and put intrepid heart. So if we go over just the damage output that we have, I didn't lower the head. I was able to get it at max standing on its own to 291 without power drum. As you see, the damage is pretty nasty, especially for dual blades. And even just in, oh, you know what I forgot to do? Switch to blue to get it to prot. Even in blue, the damage is still pretty good. Even at blue. So, okay. Dragon Conversion is active, as we know by the shield. Go to red scroll, switch over. Going to resharpen, so we're at max. See, Powder Mantle is active because we're glowing blue. We're going to slingshot. See, from the damage from Spiral Slice, see some 288s, a 373, 299s, you know. Nothing below 200 on Spiral Slice, which is pretty good. So, you see the damage output, the damage potential of this. Guess we'll just do a small demonstration of what the set can do.
Let's do this.
All right, so decided to fight just a normal Diablos, so I don't feel like working hard right now. Even though afflicted Diablos probably be fair too. But obviously the set will hit a little harder against the afflicted Diablos. Because that's how it works with systems. I'm having such technical issues today. Alright, I think we're good. Where you at, Diablo? You are right there. That sucked. No. No. Alright, we switch over. See, 348. Wasn't supposed to do that. One of the problems you may encounter with this set is that monsters flinch a lot with this set. They flinch a lot. Maybe because of the damage. Probably most likely due to the damage. 348. See some nasty damage there. Intrepid Heart, because Intrepid Heart is great. Got a wire bug through that because he tried to be sneaky. Hey, you can have that. That's okay. Oh, you hit me again. You tried to peekaboo me. That's cute. And there we go. So you can see, you know, you can have some pretty quick runs with this set. You see the damage. You know, you get to the sweet spot on monsters and the damage is just sublime. The damage is sublime. So I'm pretty sure if the damage wouldn't fluctuate so much on Diablos, it probably would have been dead much sooner. But that's okay. You know, still sub 5. And, you know, it's going to do the same with a 220 Diablos 2. It's just a matter of, you know, it has more health. That's about it.
I never fail.
Yeah, 317. It's pretty good. Could have sub 3 if the shenanigans wouldn't have taken place. But this will be an end to my dragon conversion build. Have all the good skills that everybody loves without sacrificing damage, and even have some defense options, and including Powder Mantle. So you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with the set. I hope you helped. Well, I hope this helped you. I'm sorry. Words today. I hope this helped you out. I hope you know, take the test, take the build for a test spin and see how you like it, see what you would change, see what you would add, you know, all that good stuff. Basically a base template to, you know, guide your own builds. But this is my build, you know. But I don't, you know, I'm open to share anything that I put out to everyone, because I want everybody to be devastating hunters and have fun with the game, because it's a fun game. So once you approach end game, you know, you'll have to have some high damage to have those quick hunt times so you can get some farming action in, and this build will definitely help you with that. So thank you for watching. As always, I like to ask you to hit the like button, share if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you're new. Or if you're not new, if you like lurking, hit that subscribe button. It's about time. And check me in the next video. I'll probably be doing an Intrepid Heart video, because I love that skill, and everybody should have intrepid heart if you love yourself, and I bet you all do. So I will see you then. Peace.